Idade, bate Fortunatelli, e survive.
It's been so long that the music is nostalgic.
Bate e my have developed skin.
Ivory. Please.
It's okay as long as you don't develop M.
It's been so long.
Test.
Ivory streaming. That's rare, but building Skynet. That's a Tuesday.
People forgot my name is still cringe.
What did you do to the real Ivory? I know you are a skinwalker. The real Ivory is dead.
But can the AI clap? Hello people of the stream.
I know I created a copy of Ivory's voice, but not the whole Ivory. Who did it first?
Alright, here's the plan. You guys remember I have a plan, right? I always have a plan for everything. The reason why I disappeared for so long was because of a simple thing. Making games is harder than I thought. But you know, my autistic wisdom was unable to allow me to give up. So I literally figured out how to make chess. AIs from the 90s. If you didn't know, my mom actually studies, my mom is a computer scientist. So she actually
The
understands.
British voice
she
is
used
frying
to.
me.
Wait, what? I thought, okay, take that off. So I actually got help from her. And books. Yes, I read books to figure out how to make an AI able to beat a human more than half of the time. And the thing is, my game is a card game. So the only reason I'm able to win against my AI is because of luck, because of the chance. And my philosophy is the following. It is easier to lobotomize my AI than it is to make it smart. So I'm proud of myself for making something smart. Because if it is too powerful for anyone to play my game and have fun with, I can always lobotomize my AI. Yeah, I said it. I will lobotomize my AI. And the thing is, now, the hard part of the project is possibly done. Because now I just need to focus on the story, the narration, the characters, the RPG elements, not RPG, the roguelike elements. Destruction is always easier than creation, exactly. It is always easier to mess something up than it is to create something. And for comparison, I'm going to show you my code. I'm going to show what is the game thing about. I will tell you what the game is about. You are Steve, and you have a voice in your head. If you didn't see the video about the introduction yet, I released 2 videos about the game. One is the first cutscene of the game, which is Steve just popping up in the office and being adopted by the boss. After that, I'm working on a prologue where it's basically Stanley Parable, and you can wreak havoc. Is that how you say that? You can wreak havoc in the office. You can destroy everything. I'm working on this scene where the narrator asks you to break down a door because he wants to know what's behind the door. And then there's just Steve in the office, walking around with an axe, and no one knows why Steve has an axe. After that, the narrator brings Steve to this suspicious place, this suspicious corridor. Let me play the game, because there's a game. And the playtest is actually the midpoint of the game. Steve found himself in another meeting place. Am I being allowed to buy real things? Where's the other business? Most people that's talking. But Steve was not supposed to. At the end of this corridor. Wait. Why is everything like this? I was just trying to turn on TTS again. And this is the midpoint of the game, where you can just walk around, open doors, interact with things. You can take a brush. Did you find something? Oh, Steve, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you should drop it. And the idea is, you can just do anything you want, and you can annoy the narrator.
Open the window.
Steve decided to open the window.
Please fix the game.
What happened to the game?
It's so broken.
So, yeah, I'm going to fix it.
Can you brush your teeth?
Ivory,
that's a
the
good
sun
idea,
is
man.
leaking. PLS fix.
The sun is leaking.
I can't open the game.
Okay, I'm going to work on this today. I'm going to.
Ivory are the
If you-
drugs in game.
I don't know.
Destruction
that might
is
be a
always
good idea. I
easier
don't
than
know.
creation, with the sole exception of Fragment, who is blind guy, so he accidentally creates things but cannot destroy them because he can't see them.
And when I
Okay. I'm going to explain something I did wrong with the game. As you can see, the screen percentage, the resolution, is supposed to be 50 at the start of the game. If the game is running poorly on your computer, it's probably because I accidentally upscaled the game. But the release I made is probably upscaled. I need to find a way to allow you to open the game at minimum settings. For comparison, my target GPU for the game is actually a 3060. According to my calculations, it should also work on a 20 series. As you can see, this is what the game looks like at minimum settings. It's almost the same. Steve found himself in another meeting place. That's what the game should look like for you. Most people that's talking like this. But Steve was not. Shut up. Shut up, narrator. I know the narrator is me. But shut up. Open the door and let this story begin. And I do need to check. Which GPUs do you guys have? I'm so glad you didn't die while you are gone. I consider joining a weird Discord server just to see if you are dead. I mean, at this point, I just assume the entire server. So I'm not bowed. You know what? I'll just pretend there's no chat. So you have a 1070, which is good. A 1070, according to my calculations, should be able to run the game at over 30 FPS. You know what? I need to work on that. I need to because the thing is, thankfully, this version of the game has no optimization at all. Did TTS actually die? I killed it. I erased it. Because I'm showing the game.
Steve decided to open the window to improve there.
Guys. I need to do something important. I need to open Windows.
Never mind. Steve decided to close the window.
This is more important than chat. I don't care about ratings.
Forgot the task ahead to open and close windows.
I don't care about views.
To make up his mind, Steve decided to close the window.
It's supposed to be closed. It's open there.
Steve seemed to be having a little bit too much fun opening and closing.
I don't care about chat. I don't care about you, chat.
You guys are having fun.
I'm having fun.
Maybe Steve is just unlocking new special interests. Some people like drinks. Some people like books. Some people like to spend hours playing games. But Steve, he's built different. Steve enjoys the euphoric experience of opening and closing games.
I don't care about chat.
I don't judge you.
Are the types intentional? I need to fix them.
Sheer determination. He uses all his brain power to finally understand how hinges work. It may take a while. But okay.
Shard, how can you say that about your viewers? I can because window.
Okay, Steve. I understand you may have your passions. At the start, I just assumed it was some kind of phase. Mom, Dad, I'm into hinges and windows now. Is that what you want? You better
Yes, I love Windows.
like that. But I don't judge you. No, I don't judge you. Because if
I judge you, narrator.
and his phases. But they grew out of them. And now it's your turn to be a man and grow out of it.
Hello, Terrapin. I'm sorry, I'm opening and closing windows.
This is an intervention. Stop opening and closing windows. Go to the end of that corridor and open the door. A story will not progress until you do this.
Yeah, I realized I need to fix this today.
Steve decided to open the
I need to make a common variable to make sure that our windows work together. Okay,
with his new acquired hat. Steve started to
I love
feel
hats.
something he had never felt before. Was it authority?
I have the authority here, alright?
Gave Steve an aura of authority he had never experienced before. Steve imagined himself as a detective. Or maybe just a cop.
But the thing is, the game is not just that. The game also has game. The thing is,
Cards in their deck dice. Do you know how to play the game?
the music is too loud. Oh no, the music is too loud.
I opened it fine.
Okay, now I have chat again. I need to work on the tutorial for the game. Is chat on? Is chat
Ivory
on?
Hawaii is chat replacing T4S.
Il y a almost gotan un KEXP astérisque.
I did not realize
Thank
that
you,
the
Mr.
music was too loud.
Shard very much.
No problem, no problem.
Then you're ready to play. This is your time to shine, Steve. Rise among the ranks and become the king of...
フェンアイセイハットイズプツハズ
I。wanna go home.
775
Disclaimer.
XP. Stonk.
Steve keep doing the same things over and over again and making narrator mad could be a running joke.
That's the idea. The thing is, there's not much I can do with the budget I have, other than annoying the narrator doing the same thing again and again. But the narrator is not the only character. We have other characters. We have the Arbiter Steve, which is right there. This is the Arbiter Steve. We have the normal Steves, which we fight against. We have Boss Steve, which is right here. And each character is going to have their own running joke and no interactions you can do with. And even I'm planning something like side quests you can do with the Steves. But anyway, card game. Can you send the demo for the game later? I will after the stream is over. I'm going to check with the people on Discord how the game runs on your PC. Where is Bald Steve? Listen. Bald Steve is too much for your eyes, alright? At the Ivory Shard boss fight, where he only makes a single move every 20 turns. I mean, that's charisma. That's pizzazz. And the only move he does is actually OP. Where is Butt Steve? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for Butt Steve.
End track plays on my head.
Does Gunner Steve has lore? Yes, I'm writing the story. I have about 50 pages. worth of storytelling I'm writing for the game. The thing is, right there, that's the gambler Steve. He has no face right now. I broke his face. The joke is, he's divorced. He lost his wife because of gambling. And everyone in the office, not office, and everyone in the basement makes fun of his divorce. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say other than that. He's a gambler. What did you expect? Of course he's divorced. Also, yes, I heard about the Andreas part. The photo of your face in his face. I don't think that's a good idea. But yeah, I don't think it's really fun to tell you this story. It's much better to show you. But unfortunately, I don't have any Gambler Reverse line right now. A local resident is resurrected from the dead to create a game, much to the delight of his fans. I mean, thank you. Stop motion Ivory Shard Guilty Gear Mod 1. Can you do that? Is the Gambler Steve real name Doug Doug? I don't think I can do that. Anyway, disclaimer. The game runs much slower when running the editor. The editor makes the game 20 times more slower. So if I end the turn, it will take a while for the AI to make a move. But that's normal because we are working inside the engine. I'm so proud of my machine. I'm so proud of the abomination I created. The goal of the game is to make sure the opponent runs out of cards before you run out of cards. Steve vs. Doug Doug. The battle of the century. You'd either be just a stupid Steve. I mean, the idea is the top Steves are going to be eccentric and smart and cunning and divorced, like the Gambler Steve. I think a dumb Steve would be a minor Steve, a minor Avengers threat. So it's like Uno with the running out of cards part. Yes, but I'm also planning cards that work like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. So the first row, Steve's not a minor, not like this. Steve is not a minor. The first row is going to be special cards, like perks, skills, or even character-related cards, like some kind of a monster card. The first row are the effects. So, for example, this one. During the opponent's turn, they draw one more card. So they take 1 damage. This one is a numbers game. You discard 1, the opponent mills 3. So they take 3 damage. I can click twice to use a card. This one, I return 1 card to my deck at the end of the turn. Will there be jokers like Balatro? Probably. Because the thing is, I want some cards to actually have skills. Because I want the cards to work together. Doesn't Brazil have some laws protecting minors or gambling? We have. A lot. My AI is just healing. I mean, he will get ahead of the game. Right now, just technically, I am winning. You will be happy that I think about you every time I make instant coffee. But no, instant coffee is not real coffee. Make real coffee. I'm wiping your memory right now, just so you forget everything about instant coffee.
What if you made a boss fight based off of the scammers that you sometimes get during stream?
I mean, about the boss fights, the idea is we're gonna have some kind of bracket
choice,
system.
Ivory. Real coffee.
So something like Balatro, right? Every fight, you're going to have three minor Steves. They're not minor. They're like minor Steves, not minor. They are minor Steves, so three minor Steves and one boss Steve. And the boss Steve always has a gimmick. The gimmick can be they prevent you from using your skills, or they have a passive skill that works every time, or they have cards that only they can have. And for some reason their cards can have some synergy like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. If you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic, you know about search cards. So you use a card to search a card, which allows you to use a stronger card more often than others. I can also remove cards from the field. And now they cannot use the card anymore. I'm still winning. Bad luck, Steve. I don't know how I would make a bad luck, Steve.
Coffee is expensive. Who
Chat is so
is
energetic.
Steve?
Chat is so energetic right now. It's easier to read the messages and answer them. Why are there three Steves there? Why are there three Steves in a trench coat? How to say that? Please forgive me my pronunciation. I forgot to speak English. But no. There are no minor Steves. They are not small. They are human-shaped. I'm losing. Is the game going to be open source? I think I can share the code for the game. Maybe. I need to check the contract I assigned for the assets. Because I did not make all the assets, right? I did not make this table. I did not make this corkboard. And some of the assets I'm using cannot be shared. I think. Streamer Steve is a big idea. We could do something like this. But first I want to work on fixing the problems in the game. I want to fix the bugs in the game. Because there are a lot of bugs and typos, a lot of typos.
Is drunk again.
Typos everywhere.
Three minor Steves in a trench coat.
That's the
minor
thing
and
I
major
tried saying.
Steves.
Basic cards.
Is this game going to be open source?
You could have a streamer Steve who has viewer-based cards.
Also,
I mean,
I
we have
am watching your stream instead of
Speaking of which, we do have some streaming-based cards. There's a card called I'm Good at Games, and the card simply forces you to mill 5 cards.
prepping for finals.
All cards. Low cards.
Streamer Steve is pick ID.
Ivory doesn't think small people are human.
They are not human.
Do the streamer Steve so you can add all the stream viewers as cards.
I mean, I need to
Ivory,
first
your
think
models
about
look
how I'm
easy
going
to
to...
turn into cake and fondant.
It's better to have a working model before expanding EA.
Is
I
my
mean,
NES
is
Vita
there
part
a-
of the lore?
Is there an interrupting Steve? Yes, there is. You are the interrupting Steve. I'm trying to talk. I'm right here, showing you my game. And you just talk and talk, and I appreciate that. Thank you. But you just talk and talk and talk. The thing is, I want to add as many things as possible to the game. I'm losing. I'm actually losing as my own creation. But the priority right now is to make a demo for the game. Do you see that? He is able to do combos. Every time a card is used, it glows, as you can see. So right now, the AI just made a 3-card combo. I'm losing. I'm losing so hard. 9 against 18. Just start coding, Coder Boy. Yes, I am the Coder Boy. I have 5 cards. I'm going to look. I have 2 cards. Never mind, I'm still in the game. There's still a chance. Chat, look at me in the eyes, chat. Look at me in the eyes. Do you believe in the heart of cards? Because I need you to believe in the heart of cards. Because I created a monster. I created a monster. I have 15 viewers. This is the height of my career. You know what? I'm going to I'm going to stop working my real job, which I don't have. And I'm going to, right now, I'm going to allow the new height of my career to go over my head. From now on, you have to refer to me as Ivory Shard, TM, the famous streamer. And I expect you, if you saw me on the streets, probably think coffee, I want you to say, hey, are you Ivory Shard, TM, the best streamer ever? I want to say yes. I am. Thank you for remember saying TM, because my name has a trademark. I'm going to buy a house and turn that into a streamer house. And the only thing we do in the streamer house is just... I don't even know. What do streamers do? Am I a real streamer? Am I a real boy? I don't even know if I'm real. I'm about to lose. Okay, I have to think. I think I can win this turn. How many cards do you have? I think I can win this turn. Humans still have a chance. I just killed myself. I just killed myself. At my own game. I just killed myself. I made this game. And I forgot the effect. Okay, context. They have an effect, a passive effect, called the Void. And the Void says, every time you draw a card, you discard, you mill a card. I drew a card because of my effect. And I died. I don't know what to say.
Is there an interrupting Steve?
We will never talk about this
That's
ever
such an
again.
Shard thing to do.
The Void says every time you draw a card, you mew a card.
No, not mew. M-I-L-L.
Ivory Shard of Babylon, how goes the streaming software?
Ivory Shard of Babylon.
Is my sweep in the lore?
I mean, you know what? This will never get over my head. But if you could say Ivory Shard of Babylon more often, I will appreciate. Thank you. But if you can go even higher, I will also appreciate. Alright? We can maybe say Ivory Shard deity. Ivory Shard. O wise man of the mountain. I don't know. Maybe you can go even higher than that. Thank you. But anyway, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. And then I'm going to work on the code for the game. Because I need to fix bugs. Father Ivory! I'm not... you know what? No. Don't make this weird.
Ola il a des.
I lied to you. It was not
At
a 5-minute
Eliostatic
break.
impossible.
This was
This
even
isn't the
shorter.
car.
Man, the ladder is so funny.
Ladder?
I think the ladder should be the leader.
Oeki.
Oh, right. I lived for
Do
5
you get the reward
seconds.
for Getty?
And you already decided that some inanimate object is better than me. Well, you know what? You don't deserve the ladder. I think I should retire the ladder. For good. Yes? This is what you get, alright? I'm walking away from the ladder. That's why I'm not walking. No, the floor is not sliding. We are just moonwalking away. Forward. There's no ladder. No ladder anymore. Before we go back to this ring. Sorry, I was drinking water. I am actually looking for a Blueprints or C++ developer. So, perchance, I know the odds of finding someone in my string are low, but they are never zero. So if you know how to code in Blueprints, I would love to hire you. I would love to check your work and actually hire you. Actually a paid position. So, let's go back to the game. And by game I mean coding, subwriting, no. I need to work.
Ting 850 YouTube XP.
Halduo.
Hi, Ivory, I'm about to do a joke kind of thing. Is that okay?
Oh,
Maybe.
Ivory. You just moved the camera. The ladder is still there and we still love the ladder.
The ladder's not,
All I
the ladder's
random
not
black
real.
void behind Steve.
チェア
There's
Move
a
the
ladder
ladder.
in the right menu. Yes,
チャット
there
ゼレ
is.
ス A チェア now
Riot.
Ivory Short, Lord of Babylon, creator of joys and sorrows, what is thy wisdom of content creation?
Sharty know how to scratch?
Now I only know
I
C.
mean,
Why did you take our ladder, Ivory Shard, supreme deity of the celestial plane, dark lord of all that is sacred and unholy, arch-prophet of our Lord and Savior Frederick?
when did I become some
Morador
kind of
local,
cult
inicia
leader?
processos.
Listen, I know we are a cult, but did you have to make me cult leader? I'm just a humble streamer, making a humble game where the only thing you do is open and close windows and nothing else. Here's the ladder. Do you want the ladder? Take it. I don't care. You'd be funny to add a ladder to the game actually though.
He wants to know what.
I just don't realize something. For the people who actually managed to play the playtest, there are things they probably didn't find. Because I'm hiding a bunch of hidden things. Yeah, I just said that. I'm hiding hidden things. Like
A
this.
surveillance camera. How amusing. This place only gets better. Not for you two. You're pretty much in danger.
My plan is to add as many things you can click as possible. Just to give the player the kind of idea that, hey, maybe, just maybe, if I click here, there's something. There has to be something. There's nothing. And I'm going to trick them into actually just clicking everything. Just so they can maybe, just maybe, find one voice line. I love this idea. But sometimes you will be rewarded. Rewarded! Why is English so hard? With something. And that's why I'm adding also things in the basement. In the room. Like a key. Key got. And then we get the cutscene.
Narrator.
This game
Are you
is
sure
just a
this is the
bunch of
right place?
surprises.
Things have changed a little since the last time I was here.
Seletivo para emprego com vozes na cabeça.
Ouais. Deris à la Deinzorio menu.
The game is too lag on my
Amazing
PC.
digital circus reference.
Where is my
I'm going to
sweeper?
work on that.
3 hats.
Ivory, don't spoil the secrets.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Ivory,
about it.
I couldn't
The thing
find a
is,
lot of things because the game was kinda laggy and new, my computer.
I found
Again.
everything except the key.
Disclaimer. If you can go to the menu, don't forget to change the scale. I'm not kidding. By accident, the build I sent you is set to 150 scale, so you're playing the game in 4K. I'm sorry. You're supposed to play the game around 50 or 75. I'm sorry. Then I'm going to fix this the next build, which I'm going to fix right now, hopefully. Because I need to make a file in your game that saves all the configuration, like resolution, or save data, DeX, and so on and so forth. It was on low settings. Did you also change the screen percentage? What is your GPU? This is a real question. What is your GPU, Terabin? Thank you, Evil Thing. I will find all the bugs, and I will kill them. I'm still waiting. What is your GPU? Answer me! We all need to know. Oh, APU, Ryzen 5. Alright, so that's the problem. Disclaimer. I don't think I can make the game run inside an APU. Unless I find a developer that knows C++. Because the AI and the elements in the game actually run inside the CPU. So if you're playing the game without a GPU, then the CPU is working more than I was planning for it to work. Have you checked how much VRAM the game consumes? About 4 GB of VRAM. But you can also limit the budget. For example, as you can see on the screen, there's a VRAM budget. Right now, the budget can go from almost nothing up to about everything. And what does the budget do? It reduces the VRAM down to 2 GB if you go to the low. Sometimes even 1 GB. I don't have RAM, sadly. I was talking about VRAM. VRAM and RAM are different. I think you actually need 8 GB of RAM to play the game. Not VRAM, RAM. I also thought about playing the game on a really bad PC to test it. And the thing is, that's the point of this stage right now. We have the game, so it's time to fix it. I don't exist. RiffNap is a piece of your imagination. I knew it. I don't have any viewers. But the thing is, the only way for me to actually make the game run on a phone or an APU is probably if I get a second developer. Which is still possible though. It is still possible. But I would need someone to help me a lot with the optimization. That's why right now my target goal is just the 1020 series or the 30 series, which is already almost 10 years old. I'm going to check that RiffNap for your setup. Will playing the game fix it? Maybe. Maybe playing the game will fix anything you have with your body. We should... Okay. Let's see which will be the first bug to fix. Okay. I want to make something clear.
How do you continue?
I need to make something clear. If I don't answer you, I'm sorry. Right now, my goal is to actually fix the game and work on the game. So this is not going to be a normal stream where we talk all the time. I may be forced to lock in. Otherwise, I will not be able to work at all. So let's do this. Let's lock in. And hopefully the gremlins inside my head will not.
At RiffNap, have you considered sacrificing to your computer? Ivory, I think adding game resolution settings would improve things even by a little.
It has game resolution settings.
Wait, check your DMS for more bug reports, PTW.
I just now realized. The right was in front of my screen. We have actually resolution settings right here. I did not realize the right was in front of the screen. So yes, I need to work on exact resolution settings. However,
I'm full
since
AMD
this is
on
an
my
real
main
game,
PC, but I have an Intel NVIDIA Linux notebook.
Yes, If you run the game at 50%, it actually is 50% of the 1920 1080 resolution. So it's actually something like 900 and something. 500. Yes. I want to add manual resolutions for the game. But for me to do that, it only works on... You must keep the test on. I cannot keep the test on. Otherwise, I have no way to answer you. But the only way to actually set the resolution manually is to make the game windowed. Is there a transitive in the universe? I don't know. What you doing? I'm working on the game. And I'm also doing a survey to know more about the PC my viewers have. So, hello Cabby Studios. I don't remember you. I never seen you before. Are you new?
I set the Windows
Yes.
settings to windowed and nothing happened.
Turn TTS
So that's the
off
first
if it
bug
would
to
be
fix.
uncomfortable while developing the game.
Ivory,
I mean-
the game uses enough GPU to crash a 1070.
Okay, you're right. I'm going to turn off the TTS for a second. As mentioned, I'm sorry for keeping the test off today, or the days I work. But now we have a goal. Now I know what to look for. Let's work on the menus and the settings. So let's fix the problem with the window not working. 11 viewers, I'm doing so well. No. 4 viewers just died. They were watching the streams. They just disappeared. I'm pretty sure someone shot them. We went from 15 to 11. No, it's not my fault. It is never my fault. It's your fault, chat. Yeah, today I'm not streaming on Twitch. Okay, so how do I fix this? We have a setting right here. How do people work on a game or anything while streaming? I can hear your voice, Ryan. I know the test is off. And I can still hear your voice. I can hear thousands of viewers screaming because they want to be unsilenced. They don't. I assure you they don't. They will. They won't. What service do you use to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Just OBS. There's a plugin. Listen, just because I have a gun doesn't mean I'm the one shooting. Okay, so this one is the one that controls the resolution. Right? Right here. We have full screen and we have windowed. Let's try windowed full screen. Wait, did I? Oh no. I can see the bug. I think I can see the bug. I forgot to set the settings. So we have set screen resolution, apply settings. That's why it was not working. We can delete this one. Please be gone, please delete. You inspired me to install the DaVinci Resolve. I was working with Windows Movie Maker 2011 before that. No! You know what? When you said that, it felt like a chef watching someone mess up scrambled eggs. I don't know how. You were making eggs, and instead of scrambling the eggs, you managed to fry them perfectly. And I'm disappointing in you for doing that, even though it's impressive that you managed to mess up scrambled eggs. But hey, at least you're not using Windows Movie Maker 2011 anymore. You inspire me to make real content. And now I hate myself and all my viewers. I don't hate you. I don't hate you people. What is he saying? Someone was using Windows Movie Maker 2011 in chat. Okay, it should be working now. We have the set screen resolution to modes, full screen, window, and apply settings. It should be working now. Let's check. Wait, I don't think you can see the screen. According to my calculations, it is working. You cannot see the screen right now because I'm using a window. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't work inside the editor. But it should be working right now. What song? I don't know what song is playing right now or before. I want to animate, but I don't think I am skilled enough to do that. I will tell you a secret. I don't think I am skilled enough either. I just do it. I still feel like I know nothing. I still feel like I am a fake. And the feeling sometimes never goes away. So we have this effects, music, dialogue. I need to find a way to get... Wait, we have errors. Audio component is failing, but why? This is my life now. This is my life now. It's just me looking for bugs. Solving bugs, killing bugs. It's just bugs everywhere. I go to sleep and I see bugs and cockroaches. I mean, we have one bug solved. So... On a more serious note, you have actually inspired me to make content I'm proud of making. And my grandma said, "Oh my god!" I hope the "oh my god" was actually good. If it was good, then I am proud of you. I am proud of you, Riffnap. Oh, that looks like Alan! What do you mean, Alan? Okay. So we solved one bug. Maybe we should make a counter that shows how many bugs I solved during this stream. And the number is going to definitely be really large. I also need to fix my spaghetti code. Because the code is really spaghetti-fied right now. We can delete this one. I'm pretty sure. It's connected to nothing. Make sure to add a counter to how many bugs you added. I mean, I'm pretty sure the counter will not be accurate. If I knew I added a bug, I would not be adding it in the first place. Okay, so how do I make sure that it's easy? Because this is my code for the menu right now. I hate this. We always say, hey, coding cannot be this hard. It's just a menu. No! Look at it! Look at it! I want you to look. If you're doing anything else right now, if you don't look at the screen right now, I will just slap you. I will find you. I will grab your hands. And I will slap you with your own hands. Look at this. This is just the code for the menu. And yes, there is an infinite loop right here for the animations. Because inside Unreal, loops are actually necessary for animations. I think someone just got slapped on the face. How? Okay. Listen, that was a joke. I'm not actually slapping anyone. I don't have this power. If someone just slap you, it was not me. Alright? Stop faking it. Stop saying out I did not slap anyone. There was a joke. Do you understand what a joke is, chat? And now my problem with my stream is just like being slapped by a phantom. There's a zero slapper on the loose. Okay, so this runner here. I still don't know how I'm going to organize this menu though. There's a lot of things here. The first step to organize a menu is to pretend your viewers do not exist. Is to pretend you're alone with your thoughts. And just work. Just work. This reminds me of a manga I read a while ago. I forgot the name. It was about a guy who slayed monsters. But you know, we are so obsessed with social media nowadays that the whole story was about a guy who became a streamer just so he could earn money killing monsters. So instead of just becoming a hero, you know, the traditional manga story, he actually became a streamer who killed monsters. You know, this reminds me of a manga, yes. This is going to be my new punchline. Every time something happens. You know, this reminds me of a manga. Someone dies. You know, this reminds me of a manga. Like the recording of the woman talking about Bleach inside a parliament or something like this. What is OpenShot? Way clearer than Premiere Pro could always be. You know, I don't know many video editing softwares. I just know Premiere and DaVinci Resolve. There are many Steves, but are there many Frederics? No, there's just one. Is the music to seem better? I mean, why do you call your software OpenShot? Are there many letters? Chat, I understand you may have your passions, alright? At the start, I just thought it was some kind of face. But no, I don't judge you. No, I don't judge you. Because even a narrator like myself had its phases. And I grew out of them, alright? I'm not a furry anymore. I was never a furry. I'm not a furry anymore. I thought it was a phase. Minesweeper. Letters. Anything at all. Yaoi. I thought it was a phase. So it's time for us to grow older and become womans or men's. And please forgive the mispronunciations and typos, because I even make typos when speaking. So it's time for us to grow old and bold and give up the idea of having a ladder. Alright? Okay, so this is one of them. What does this one do? Nothing. It's connected to nothing. How much would you hate me if I made your voice using AI? I would hate you just enough to slap you. You should animate a giant needle to pop the AI bubble. I mean, it would need to be a really big needle. Okay, so this one is for the settings. This one always saves. How do I save the resolution though? We have the resolution. We execute the command. I need to find a way to save this. Do you want your daily Brazilian Portuguese lessons? Yes. You know what? I'm going to turn on the test for a second. I'm going to Google something, and I want you to have fun. Don't mind me, I'm not paying
Why did my
attention.
EXP stop going up? I think 850 might be the gap.
I need to go to work, but I can't get up.
Chart no Google.
Can
Google
someone
usé.
find this man or ma'am
Google usé.
and make them get up? They
Aim
need to
for
go
the
to
blue the
work.
earth pops. It's a bubble.
Stop chart.
Oh.
Chart Google HASE. Use another search engine. Google is fully now. Use another search engine. Stop chart.
Okay.
Work is emailing me, but I'm sure it isn't important.
Stop it.
Okay, it seems I have to make an actual text file and save the settings there. Which I'm not gonna do right now, because we have other bugs to fix. But we can add this to the list. So I have to make a blueprint. That's going to be the saved data. Ivory Google is AI. What have you done? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not know. I had to Google it. You know what? I will allow you to shoot me once. Just once. Because we have to be on common ground, right? We are both against AI. So can you shoot me once? But it has to be on the feet. And it has to be at least 5 centimeters inside the foot, alright? So just a toe. But I get to shoot you again on another day during the streams. But I will never tell you when I will. So you will grow eventually tired of always knowing that someday, sometime, you may be shot. You know, it's like the death row. They never tell you when it will happen. You just know it will happen. This is you. This is you now. And I may shoot your pinky toe. Okay, can I save the settings here? Or do I save the settings? Don't mind the files, we have a lot of files here. Game code. Why is it empty? Why is it empty? Wait, it's inside game logic. Yes. We have the game instance right here, and I need to create another one. Code. Game. Saved. Data. And now the saved data will be here. So this right here will include your decks. When we're to save your files, I am always saving the files. So we have this blueprint, which is going to store everything. And it's also going to write your information inside your computer in the form of a text file. So, text file, text, save. You know, after learning so much about coding a game, I never realized, I never stopped to think about saving a game. The text. I just need to find a way to save a text file here, which I know it is possible. Are the leaves outside the window making the game lag? What do you mean?
If it rebound and it's another body, par would you mind? @Aeliastatic I'm going to book it. The power of book. Book fall out of sky.
Alright, I'm going to work, but we'll keep watching stream.
How?
Ivory, are the leaves outside the window could make the game lag?
Remember
How
to
are you
save your
gonna-
files.
Yeno i5 850 YouTube XP is the cap.
Delete the game.
Ivory, are the leaves outside the window could make the game lag?
Make
Actually,
the leaves
no.
have a trillion polycans as a funny meme, without an option to change it.
I'm
Well,
not
things
going.
like grass.
I'm not going the route of Yandere Dev. The thing is, grass is only heavy inside Unreal if you actually model the grass with complex shapes. This grass right here in the window is actually just flat plains.
Too many grass can lag the game.
Remove the diff from the game and make it a car game.
Remove the D.
Wait, do I need a special variable?
Make it the new Need for Speed game.
Ivory is silent.
I'm not silent, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Have you ever saw a person think?
Ivory le contemplate.
I mean, my brain right now, if you could hear my brain, you would hear the insides of my brain working like a
are
motor.
you bored today?
I'm actually going bald. This is not a bit. I'm actually going bald. Ivory Shard, some years from now, will be bald.
How are you thinking, Ivory? With your shard.
Think, Ivory, think! How are you think, Ivory?
Reef's voice is
what we will
actually
have
perfect. It's
in
killing me.
5 years! You, chat. I'll have you. Okay, so we have... Just one sec, I'm thinking. Create save game object. Save class. I actually need to
Discipline.
figure out this. But we do have other bugs to fix. Like the window.
Oh, that wholesome now go back you thinking corner.
No, I will keep talking, alright? You know what would be funny? If I just stay quiet and chat was the only person able to narrate what I'm doing. I mean, if you want to do that, I will do this. From now on, for 5 minutes, I'll just stay quiet.
Thierry.
I told you, quiet.
Ivory, I thought you were specifically taking medicine to prevent balding. How did this
I am.
happen? Ivory
The
idea.
medicine is not strong enough. My balding
So
is Super
you
Saiyan 1.
are the best chatter ever by the ReefNap standard.
Why does Reef talk so slow?
They are special, alright? We don't talk about them, and they're special. Problem. It's rude.
Ever you must eat Phobius here.
Ivory,
This
I
voice will
love
never
bald
stop
Ivory.
making me
Just
feel
a
awkward.
reminder.
Hi at Reef Nap.
I'm so drunk right now, he gave me alcohol.
No, I don't give alcohol to people in my chat. There are minors watching this chat right now. I don't give... For the record, I never gave anything to any chatter.
Bald Ivory is the best Ivory.
Thank you, chat.
Tardet Jodatakut Sinua.
Okay.
It was a special brew, he said.
2033 Ivory was the best Ivory.
2023.
I didn't even make a video in 2023. What you talking about? Did I? I don't remember.
Ivory was best Ivory.
Now I can't feel my legs.
Chart, do you love US ole quali?
We miss the old Ivory. Now his Ivory keep talking and not locking in.
I mean at 2024.
I mean, I'm trying to lock in, but you know what? You're right. From now on, I'll just stay quiet until someone asks me, Ivory Shard, why are you quiet? These are the rules. The moment someone asks, why are you quiet? I will go back to talking.
Alright, I'm driving to work now. What did I miss? Nothing much.
Chart, every time you talk you have to delete un document.
Ivory Shard, TM the famous streamer, why are you quiet? I was too drunk to see why you are silent.
Finally, I was tired of just not talking. I was biting on my nails. Thank you. So we have this blueprint. Where's the blueprint? Wait. Sound manager. Where's the sound manager blueprint? I want to keep the variables. This is the wrong one. I want to keep the variables for the windows inside the manager. And maybe this one can be the manager. So we have window tracks. It can be an integer. I use him to bake cake. What are you guys doing? What have I told you guys about cannibalism? Remember, cannibalism is bad. Bread is good. Okay, so we have one window track right here. And the window is going to refer to that variable. Times Steve opened or closed a window. I mean, I try getting the variables right here. Why do we have a loop? Do we really need a loop right here? Ivory Shard clips. I mean, we have a clip channel, but the clip channel is not run by me. So we get our actors, and then we use the actors for the loop. We don't need this one anymore. But we do need to get the sound manager. And sound manager is always... Okay, now we check if the file has something running or not. Which makes sense. Now we remove this one, and now we refer to window. Set window track +1. So if there's no audio file playing, get the integer window track. Add 1. Maybe this should run after the delay. Or maybe we don't need a delay. Now we get a take number. And we run this in the data table to get the audio file. This should be enough. That's right. Butterscotch, there's no problem. I understand. Alright, alright.
Steve found himself in an unfamiliar place. Am I even allowed to barge in like this? Where's the owner of this house? Most people would ask something like this. But Steve was not most people.
I need to find a way. I need to find a way to just skip the audio files. If the player does something.
Steve decided to open the window to improve the airflow. Never mind, Steve decided to close the window.
Yeah, it is working.
Steve forgot the task ahead to open and close windows. Unable to make up his mind, Steve decided to close the window again.
Chat, now you can just run around like a menace.
Steve seemed to be having a little bit too much fun opening and closing windows.
This is actually funny.
It's good you're having fun. Maybe Steve is just unlocking new special interests. Some people
Why-
like trains. Some people like
Why
books.
am I doing this?
Some people like to spend hours playing games. But Steve, he's built different. Steve enjoys the euphoric experience of opening and closing games.
Okay, that's enough.
It's okay.
That's enough. We sometimes can have too much of a good thing. Alright? This is too much Windows for you to witness. Let's see. We do need a delay though. The delay is better. We like the delay. It adds a little buffer. So it's 1 second. Another bug fixed. I am on fire. It hurts. Someone call the police. Or the medics. Or the fireman. Cause I'm on fire today. Okay, what is the next bug I'm going to fix? I am mini ivory shard. Oh no, I am multiplying. We all know that ivory shard multiplies by mitosis. And he is doing mitosis. I need to prevent the character from walking in the menu. I know how to do something now. First, learn the basics. Second, go into the deep end and try your best. Third, debug until it's good as you want. Even if it takes days to do the debug, that's the path for success, alright? First, make sure the thing exists. Second, fix the bugs. Is there a law-abiding Steve? What do you mean by that?
With his new acquired hat, Steve started to feel something he had never felt before.
This is a bug.
Was it authority? Yes. The hat gave Steve an aura of authority he had never experienced.
This is a bug. How do I fix this? Where is our Brazilian Portuguese lesson? Hue. This is laughing in Brazilian. I mean, I don't think Steve's pay taxes, alright? Does this place look like some place that has taxes? I mean, think about this. If we had taxes, I think the basement would look better. Maybe. Just maybe. How did they get the place? The place found them, alright? It's like some kind of... it can be maybe some kind of stand. Maybe they are the only ones that can see the basement. Anyone who's not a Steve cannot even get near this place. Alright, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? Think, Steve. Think I'm becoming Steve. I get it. We have to add boldness to the game. We have to add boldness mechanics to the game. The more you play the card game, the more bold you get. Not only that, you grow a beard. So you turn to a Discord mod. Ivory Shard, can you narrate here? Wait. Ivory Shard, can you narrate what you're doing? I'm driving and can only listen, not watch. Don't worry, I list Tastekik. I have no idea how to say your name. I'm narrating what Ivory Shard is doing. Right now, Ivory Shard is trying to fix a bug. The bug is simple. Steve is able to grab a hat when you're inside the menu. Let's do this, shall we? Okay, what I need is to make sure. Why are you pretending to be old? Is the narrator voice? Is there a lore reason why they are always Steves? Yes, there is. The game is going to have a genocide It's like how do you say that? It's like Undertale. You have a genocide ending and you have a pacifist ending. If you decide to not kill all the Steves in the game during the death game, you get a good ending. Otherwise, you get a bad ending, which is like the true ending, quote unquote, not true. And then you have the midpoint, which you kill some and don't kill anyone, most. And I will not reveal the ending for you. I will not do it. I will not spoil my game. But yes, I have a reason why there's a lot of Steves in the basement. Like a bunch of cockroaches multiplying by mitosis. Okay, we have the sound manager. We need a head manager. That's the idea. I'm actually going to add joke endings. So I'm going to add an ending where you just do a bunch of goofy stuff, like opening windows. I'm going to add an ending where you decide to become a soldier. I'm going to add an ending where you do a bunch of random stuff. I will play so my taxes, Ivory Shard. Give me one more week. No. That's what they all say. One more week, sir. Please. I have a family. Do you know what you don't need if you have a family? Knees. If you have a family, they can carry you. So listen up. Are you paying me the money you owe me right now? Or I will break your knees. Because you have a family, right? Right. This is starting to be some kind of mafia. An ending where you only play Minesweeper. Something like this. Okay, so this is the code for the hat. How do I prevent you from walking? If you don't have a family, you have more money for tax. Exactly. I'm not kidding. There is actually sun and moon deleting ending. Because we have a mad scientist, Steve, right? But he's not playing the game. He's basically in the other room. We have the corridor and the basement. And right here, I'm still making the room. There's another Steve, which is trying to destroy the moon. That's the joke. And you can try to help him. And you can destroy the moon. And that's just another joke ending. So this aspect of the game is basically like Stanley Parable. You have a lot of joke endings that bring you back to the start of the game. But if you want, you can play the card game and take part in the adventure. Can you turn the board? I don't think you can. Why would you want that? I mean, oh right, board Steve. Yes, you can. Why are people so enthusiastic to watch me when I talk about breaking people's knees? Alright? We were at 11 viewers. I'm just coding today. We were at 11 viewers, and now we have 14. When I start to talk about breaking people's knees, taxes, destroying the moon, people they feel like watching this stream. They go crazy. They want more. I told you! You know what? Maybe I can try something. Breaking knees. Destroying the sun. 6-7. I know it's old, but it's funny because I'm too old to not understand that 6-7 is old. Alright. Destroy the moon. I don't know what else to say. Getting shot. Taxes. Tax fraud. Running away from the cops. Hit and run. Grand Theft Auto. Battery. I'm running out of crimes. I don't know what else. Wait. Drywall. How many viewers do we have? 16, right? There has to be 16 right now. Will the boss guy be in the game? I don't remember if he is a Steve. Okay. Context. Everyone in the basement is a Steve. But instead of having the boss in the basement, we have the boss Steve. And the lore is, what would Steve be like if he was his own boss? And that's the idea. The original boss, which is Steve's father. See, I have a lore here. We have a bunch of lore. So the original is the Steve father. He wears blue. The Steve boss wears red. Do you know why? Because red and blue are opposites in game theory. So it's like he's becoming his own boss, his own father, his own mentor. Okay. I still have no idea how to fix this bug though. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a second. I need to fix the bug. Okay, we got the player controller. We wait one tick. Okay, so now we have the player. We have the player, we have the controller. This could be the first thing we do. Could be at the start. Maybe. I don't think so. So we reset the mouse position using this one. From the controller, yes, we do that. Where is this one going? Right here. We can get the... wait. We need the controller. Chat, what do we do with the gas station? Should I try gas station sushi? No. Don't do it. We all know that gas station sushi is by far the worst decision we could ever make with your free will. You have free will. You know how many things you can do with your life? This is by far the worst thing you could do. So, horse sushi. I don't think you can have horsey sushi. I mean, maybe it can be seahorse, right? Because seahorse is a thing. Hello, Popeye. No, don't cut. You know what? I'm just going to. I will not acknowledge you. I will not acknowledge the people calling me things, alright? It's better this way. Never acknowledge the trolls, alright? They don't exist. They are not real. Okay, so controller is not controlling the movement. The Ivory player is. This is the old Ivory player. This is the new Ivory player. Okay. And this one controls the movement. However, we also have it's here, cannot move. We get the cannot move condition and we check it against the Fedora. If you think I'm quiet, don't worry. The moment I fix this, I will yell. I will let everyone know, in this apartment, in this building, in chat, that I fixed the bug. Once the bug is fixed, you will know. Everyone will know. Maybe it will even be on TV. Ivory Shard fixed bugs. Nobody cares, but everyone knows. Yes, this will be the headline. Okay, now I get can move. Wait, no, it's cannot move. Cannot move. Now we branch, and if cannot move is false, we can move. I'm not Popeye anymore. Daddy horse is Popeye. Good. Good. It's funny because Popeye, you know the seaman. Sorry, I had no idea how to say that in English. But the marine Popeye from Disney, I always thought he was called Daddy. With his new acquired hat. God damn it. I didn't fix the bug. Why? Okay, fixed. It is fixed. Steve found himself in an unfamiliar place. Am I even allowed to barge in like this? Where's the owner of this house? It is not fixed. Most people would ask something like this. But Steve was not most people. At the end of this corridor. Now that I am a productive member of society, you string, yes. Yes, I do. Now you have to manage your time. Welcome to the workforce, Rice. This is weird. This is actually weird. The bug should be fixed. What have I done for the bug to not be fixed? Bro came immediately riot. I understand the feeling. I understand the feeling, indeed. But listen. There are no riots here. There are no riots in Ivory Shard. I am fixing bugs. So why is this cannot move? Boolean not changing. I told you there's no right here. No one writes anymore. Everyone loves Ivory Shard. Everyone loves my strings. And if you don't say that, I will ban you. I will send you to the Shadow Realm, alright? Now I have a shadow game. A card game to play with you. So we can battle in the ways of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the loser go to the Shadow Realm. Why is this not working? What's wrong with my code? Okay. As Ivory player, get cannot move. Get player pawn. Maybe I'm not actually changing the variable. Maybe I can check it, see if it's inside the menu. Currently inside the menu. Okay, let's try this one. Never mind. Run.
With his new...
No. Let's try the false. Yes.
Steve found himself in an unfamiliar place. Am I even allowed to barge in like this? Where's the owner of this house? Most people would...
And I fixed another bug. Do you hear that? I fixed another bug. I am the bug killer. And I'm coming for you. If you know any bugs, if you are a bug, I am a man with a particular set of skills. I have developed those skills for many years. And I will find you. And I will use those skills on you. And in you. And at you. Okay, let's fix the door. Because the door is supposed... The door is supposed to open, but if it's not already open at the start of the game, it should just remain open.
Steve found himself in an unfamiliar place. Am I even allowed to barge in like this? Where's the owner of this house? Most people would ask something like this.
Okay, I have an idea. I just had an epiphany, alright? Hear me out. You just open Ivory Shard, the game, TM, for the first time. You open the door. You press play.
Steve found himself in an unfamiliar place. Am I even
you get this stuck ending.
Where's the owner of this house? Most people would ask something like this.
You just got this stuck ending. Yeah? Do you like that idea? Of course I like that idea. And now we are stuck here. This is supposed to be a bug. When you start the game, the door opens and then you run. You walk. But I just thought, What if you close the door? At the start of the very game. Bad idea. Now you can actually open the door. This is very suspected of being part of a terroristic organization. Please report any suspicious behavior. Listen. I'm just part of the basement dwellers, alright? No, the game is actually called the Ivory Shards Steve Allegory. Hello, I have currently come back. I'm Ivory. It's so funny how I've been speaking English for so long. But some words are still hard for me to say. Like currently. Will there be a shop? Yes. That's another thing I want to work right now. The card menu. Okay, working on the card menu to build a deck will be hard. I think I have to make a new variable for this. No, not variable, a blueprint. See you soon, Butter. Okay, how do I do this? Just solve this bug. Is there any game-breaking bug right now? You know, I'm thinking on taking my GPU off my computer to try the game using my older GPU. Is the Wasp the final boss? Actually, no. The final boss is the basement leader, the schizophrenic overthinker. It's so funny seeing a dude try to make something while we are just gambling. I mean, I'm the one who made the casino, right? I'm the creator of the casino. Okay, here's our game. Showing folder view. We have the instance, the save game. Now I'm going to make a variable, a blueprint, for the shop and card menu. But how? This is going to take a while. The thing is, I actually need a way to store the name of the cards and the type of cards, so you can build the deck. I think it's gonna take a day to do this. A whole day. But there are also other bugs I can fix. So, let's try it. Let's go here and try to organize the game. Gold. Shard, heads or tails? Heads. I'm broke here, just like real life. Sloom, this is real life. You are gambling with real money. If you delete the sun, the day will be over. It will. But I'm actually planning a delete the sun event if you use the card. Let me show you. Cause we can't control the amount of light the game has. And now everything is moody. And everything is dark. And if you delete the sun, the basement will look like this. That's the plan. Really moody. Spooky. And then you bring it back. Before, after, I like this. I thought you used multiple tiny suns to simulate the lighting that was of a sun. We do. Wait, is this a real question? Because I'm actually using a fake sun to simulate the sun. Ivory, can you play on your computer after string ends? This feels like a younger brother saying, hey, can I play on your phone? Does your phone has games? I just broke my English. My English is broken. Okay, we have the simulation here. By the way, this is the code for the simulation. This is the game AI. Andres, everything is fake. Everything you see here is fake. There's nothing is real. You know the song? Is this the real life? Or is this fantasy? It's all fantasy. It's all fake. Nothing is real. Wake up, Andres. Minesweeper is not real. Okay, the game will cost anything from $1 up to $10. If you donate to the Patreon, you will be entitled to a copy of the game. However, after the game releases on Steam, the game is going to cost a flat $10 to $15. I'm still trying to think if it's going to be 10 or 15. But again, if you donate on Patreon, it's going to be $1. I will not switch to Portuguese. My Portuguese is worse than my English. Okay, this is the simulation boolean. Okay, this is the speed controller. Can I hack your game, Ivory Shard? You can. You actually can. If you play the game using the build I gave you, you can actually change some things. How did you learn to program? Books. Reading books. I need to work on the compilation time for my code. Because the game AI takes 20 seconds to compile every time. It is actually not called programming for third graders. I know my code looks spaghetti code right now, and that's why I'm polishing it. I learned a little bit of C++ and blueprints. At the middle of the project, I was considering rewriting the code to C++ for performance reasons, and I'm still thinking about doing that. Okay. AI speed +1. I don't want to read this. Are you a fanboy, Ivory Shard? You're too good at programming to not be one. Why? What did I just read? I don't know what to say. I don't know. The thing is, about C++, I am using nested loops. What's happening with the AI is, every time it thinks about doing a move, it actually runs simulations up to 2000. And I have loops inside of loops inside of loops. But I minimize the loops to as little as possible. So on my PC and the PC of my father, we can run about 20 to 40 simulations every frame. On my PC, it takes about 1.5 seconds to run 2000 simulations. On my father's PC, it takes about 3 seconds to 4 seconds to run the 2000 simulations. And the thing is, even though it's more time, we still have the time it takes for the player to skip the turn. One thing the games usually do is they hide the thinking time by starting the thinking process the moment the player stops the turn. So my idea is for the time for it to take to end the turn and start the opponents, and then go back to you, to be as little as possible, almost nothing. I have a strong fever right now. Do you think? I will not read this. I will not read this. I work in music, and there are people here at work for music, and they took out the good parking. I'm so sorry. That's why I don't even know how to drive. Goodbye, Sloom. See you later. But this is, I don't know how to drive. I actually don't know how to drive. Everyone, shut up, everyone. Rice is back. Have you brought the food, Rice? Because your name is Rice, right? So I assume your entire personality trait is that you like food. And it's rice. Have you brought rice to us? He's not answering, chat. He forgot the rice. I'm still waiting. He forgot the rice. Alright, everyone. About the Steve the FBI agent dub, yes, it is true. Context. I had to spend a lot of time learning things to make sure the game will become a reality. And now I'm back to actually planning expanding the goal of team members and help. Because I do need people to help with the game and our channel. And my plan is to use the Patreon money to actually pay people. So in other words, the more money I get on Patreon, the more people I will get to help me. That's the idea. Because I don't want to spend another month working on the game by myself. It is too much. I do need people to help with bugs and polishing the code. Right, I'm doing just like I'm doing right now. What if your supporter is a patron? Then they are paying themselves. Okay, so this one controls the speed of the simulation. Yeah, if that happens, then there's no reason to actually pay for the subscription. I get it's a lot. I need to check Patreon. Okay. Ivory Shard, if you don't know how to drive, how did you manage to drive us crazy? I don't know, using a bike. The thing about doing work for free, I don't like the idea of doing a gender simulation like situation. I don't think working for free is ever a good idea. All the game projects that had free work and free labor went extremely poorly. Like the... What's the name of the game? There's a MMORPG. Perfect World. Or Dream World. Yeah, Dream World. Which it basically exploded. The project was a failure because they had a lot of people who were minors work for them for free. And the same happened to Gender Simulator. I don't want that. I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, so let's see. Do I make a function or do I make a macro? I think I can use a macro here. Don't worry, chat. I will check Discord after this stream ends. Do you pay yourself? I don't pay myself. I am my own free laborer. I'm a slave for myself. Yeah, we'll check the Discord after the stream. I just want to focus right now on trying to find mistakes and things to fix on my code right now. Because right now I need to think about how I will organize the code. For example, this is serious. This right here controls the speed of the simulation. Let's say you have a slower PC. So instead of running 40 simulations per second, or per frame, it's going to run 5, 10, or 20, depending on the speed of your PC. Why is it TS off? Because I am actually focusing on the work. Okay, so collapse to function. Simulation speed. We have the simulation check. We have the simulation speed. Do I need this one? I don't think I need it. Okay, let's see right here. So this one checks the speed, it uses the delta. Get world delta in seconds. And then it changes the number of repetitions. On Discord, DM sent a demo with rough translations back to English. If you like to see it for yourself at the stream. That's interesting, that's really interesting. Yes, I will check it. About the Cabinet Man, I am playing right now. I'm adding more voice lines for the Cabinet Man. And I am also planning on adding dialogue choices. The idea for the narration parts of the game, the narrative parts, is it's going to be like Stanley Parable. So you can go back and try new things and new options. Just to see what happens. And that, by the way, that's how you get the endings. Because again, the game has 2 main endings. 3 if you just do things not perfectly. But it will have a lot of joke endings. Yes, that was my goal. It is really heavily inspired by Stanley Parable. But I am still trying to do my own jokes. And my own ideas. Especially because the Stanley Parable has no characters. It's just Stanley and the narrator. I want the joke to be that we have more characters. And they actually are trying to live their own life. And they don't hear the narrator. Let me show you something. What's your opinion on me joining this stream 8 hours before lunch? Just to farm XP. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, not lunch, lounge. I mean, I respect the grind. By the way, the game is compiling right now. I need to work on this. The compilation time is really low. But the compilation time only affects me. Wait, where am I? Oh no. Chat, we have a new bug. We have a new bug. Oh no. Oh no. I accidentally deleted something I should not have deleted. I do have backups. Okay, it's there. I actually have more than 10 backups for the game. What's on the eye candy folder? Visual effects. In music, we have a term called ear candy, which is basically the effects in the song. Like a bunch of effects like the snares, or the rain, or background sounds. Eye candy is, I just thought, hey, we call it ear candy. Let's call it eye candy. No, he's talking about the folder like right here. Where is it? Not here. What do you mean? What's the meaning of eye candy? Oh no, is this like a backshot situation? Because you guys know why I call this a backshot, right? Don't tell me! Oh, okay, something that is pleasing to... Okay. I'm sweating bullets right now. Why do you have to create televisions? I need them. Okay, for the people who are talking about the cabinet man.
Steve found himself in another million years. Am I even allowed to bargain like this?
Yeah, I need to make a way.
Most people would ask something like this. But Steve was not most people.
I need to work on a way to actually mute the narrator if you are there just doing a loop. Okay, for the people who ask about the cabinet man.
Can you please close the door? I was doing something important, but I can't really do it while we're looking. Who are you? Why do you want to know my name? People have the right for privacy, Steve. But I just asked for his name. Who are you talking to? God. I told you, Steve, I'm not God.
So that's the idea. If you click on a person, they are going to talk to you. But if you keep clicking on them, you get more dialogue options. Eventually, you will get dialogue choices. Make the settings do nothing, just make the player look delusional. I'm sure that it's supposed to do something. Why is not changing? Why is nothing changing? I'm changing the options. Why is everything the same? This looks really devious. Okay, so back to menu. Yeah, I lost this progress I made. But that's nothing. So, delete the real time. Make the function. Delete this one. Stimulating speech. We're not getting a 7-hour string, alright. My goal is to actually make short strings Here's the idea. During these strings, I just work on checking my code and checking ideas and checking what I have to do. And after this string, then I work on the heavy stuff. This is actually a fun idea. We should have a box playing on the basement. And every time it's answered, it's just say skill issue. I think it has to be more subtle to be funny, like really funny. Something like, I'm trying to think on a way to do this look, to make this looks really bureaucratic. Listen, I think I forgot how to speak, chat. Remember to drink water, son. We always drink water here. I'm sorry, I don't have water. Funny story. I have so much trouble saying the R's in English. So much trouble that sometimes I think I forgot how to speak, when in fact it's actually because I forgot how to speak. You heard it right. Rice is being political. Why? What did Rice say? Okay, so has only one card in hand, has more than one card in hand. Here's the number of simulations. Right now the number of simulations is set to 1,000. Let's increase it to 2,000. I mean, there's a degree we can mention those things without actually being political. Like me mentioning Stalin. Just because I think it's funny. Okay. I mean, if you play Hoi 4, you heard so many jokes about World War II. You're basically immune to that. Okay, I'm bringing back chat. You've been here for so long. You deserve a voice, chat. Be free.
Man, it is great having no idea what y'all are on about.
It is. Okay, we have a function here.
Hello. What happened?
Ivory, am watching your stream instead of studying for finals.
You can do both. You can actually do both.
You.
Okay, let's see.
Chart YAM in Note Gaining any EXP? It's been stuck on 925 for so long.
Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you? Oh, who are you people? I don't know any of you. If you change your name, I don't know who you are.
Jeg på.
I can talk. J-Man.
You can. You can talk. He can talk. I can sing.
He extrañado mi voz latino. Como me encanta.
No, I asked the question first.
What if I go from Andreas to Panagiotou?
Finally a voice.
Okay, def check. Okay, context. You are actually taking a look at the insides of my code and how it works. For example, right here, we have a def check. If the opponent is able to kill the player this turn, the move he made is automatically considered good. And he gains a bajillion points. If he loses, it loses a bajillion points. Okay, I just found something.
At Andreas
all the points.
Spanagitu 5029, are you from Greece?
Goddamn, your brain is like this. I expected more.
EW your insides.
That's a lot of points.
It is, that's the point. Joke intended.
@Terrabin 2554 déteste Sogrizi.
Too much of a chud to be from Greece.
Okay, if the opponent deck is less than 0, it means it lost. So we are gonna do the same number of points, but the opposite.
Hello, Ivory. How are you, Yaoi?
There's no Yahweh in Ivory
I get
Shard.
it. Man, you're so funny. You should make a game with these kind of jokes.
Thank you. Wait, I am making a game. You should pay me for the game.
Chartulani was joking.
Sorry,
To my guys in
I
the
don't
game, I
think-
am suspicious.
I don't
Wait,
think he's
what?
joking. He's just being honest. He understands my genius, alright? Many people in this chat. You underestimate my genius. You call me bald. You bully me. But Ulani, no, Ulani understands it. He gets me. Or she gets me. They understand my genius. Maybe it's you who's a fool, Rice.
They're a secret stage for Yaoi enjoyers. Wait, you're bald. Where do I get this
I am
game?
balding.
I'm genuinely having a hard time at work while watching the stream. I think I'm in a daze.
I'm a
I
male.
mean,
Chart do you love all of US equally.
hear me out. If I can work while you are watching the stream, then you have no excuse, alright? Young man, you have no excuse.
I a fool, preposterous.
That's preposterous. That's phosphorus.
I'm gay, like actually.
Hi, gay. I'm Ivory. I just thought of something really wholesome. Can you imagine a start? Okay, hear me out. Can you imagine a dad who's like really inclusive, right? And then the son is like, "Dad, I'm gay." Then instead of just being angry, they just say, "Hi, gay. I'm dead." If my son ends up being gay, I'm not that. But if I have a son and they are gay, I will do this joke. I will just do this joke.
I can't spell okay.
Oh,
Man,
right, I
so
forgot to.
many PPL are missing this. Ivory announced the stream on the Discord.
I forgot. I forgot to announce on Discord. Is there a way to automate that?
Somebody's gotta work because I know no one else here has a J word.
Chart you should just introduce him to Riff. My XP went up. I'm at 950 XP.
Okay, here.
975 XP.
There needs to be interactions with British people.
OMG.
Andreas, you just hit 1k
Un K.
points.
Il hit un
You have
KXP.
one wish, Andreas.
Wow. Un KXPPP.
Is that how it works? You get one wish. Aim and death, opponent. Okay. Player deck, opponent
And
deck.
why I am still at 0.
I'm gonna throw up.
Quand you wish for more wish.
You can, but if you wish for more wishes, all the other wishes are going to be fake. If you wish for more wishes, the other ones are going to be from Temu.
Would you ever be gay or bi or whatever shard? Can't I
The
even
most
have one?
important,
Arrobas Rice.
the most important thing is to not even care about those things. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is how we treat others. And I don't think it matters who I am or who you are, so long we treat each other nice.
Basta nive binir since 8 hours before launch. Quand I double my wish and give them to the next person?
Yes, you can double. You can double the wishes, but if you double once, the wishes are going to be bad, like you're going to be fake wishes. But if the person, they don't know, the person who you double to wishes for more wishes, then you're gonna double again. And then the next one's gonna be real. But the thing is, the next person on the chain never know if the wishes are real or not. They just know they can double give to the next person.
Is bloksinhed.
Andreas, do you have a job?
Quand I wish to have two TTS voices at once?
I don't think we can. It's too much. Okay, we have the death check. I think we can turn this into
How
a...
did Rice say the J word?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Darn it.
Hey Shard, can you code a bug fix for my severe fever?
I wish I could. Have you tried not being sick?
Quand I wish Someon did have a voice at all?
Yes? Congratulations, you are now muted. Why do you say it like this? Muted. Now I am the only person in this string. I am the leader of the string. I did not heard about Bing J leaving the server. Okay. Don't shoot me, double it and give it to the next person. Okay, if we do this, the next person will not know if the shots are real or not. They may be blanks. And it's the same thing as the wishes, right? They never know if it's real or not. But they can always double. Okay, this is probably going to fix a little bit of the timing for the compilation. If I do manage to make this work. You cannot wish for Minesweeper. Fail to do it. Why? I don't think I can make a function here. Do functions allow more than one input? No, just one. So we actually cannot use functions. Ivory, how many bullets do you need when I go to the store? As many as you can get. It's boring to do coding. I'm sorry if it's boring. But someone has to do it. I don't see you in the trenches of coding, mining your way through the lines, looking for bugs to kill. I just see me doing this. Just me. I can't code. It's not an excuse. When I was your age, I was in the mines of coding, like a Victorian child mining coal. I got pneumonia several times. Okay, this is the individual turn. Can I wish for Yavuz to be employed? His name is Fragment. And yes, you can give him a job. Any job, choose a job. Okay, before I continue doing this, I want to try the game again. I want to see if I broke anything. I'm pretty sure you can still be an apprentice. Fragment. If someone tries to kiss me, I'll say, double it and give it to the next person. I think I know what you're trying to say. I'm the next person, but no, it's much funnier if you don't say the next part. Just don't say the next part. Trust me. It's funnier this way. The first player to run out of cards in their deck dies. Do you know how to play the game? Can I leave? I'll explain the rules as you play. I wanna go home. Shard, how powerful can my witches be? As powerful as you want. Do you want to wish for an atomic bomb? You got it. Okay, did I break something inside the code? Let's see. Oh, okay, still loading. The simulations are still loading. It slows down when we're playing inside Unreal. Did I do... Oh no, I see what I did wrong. I actually broke the code. Just a little bit. I actually broke the code. This part has to be outside. What am I doing here? Maybe this one can be just a macro. The sad thing about coding is, you can break anything by just changing one line. And it breaks my heart. Ivory, my boss wants me to volunteer some hours. What do I say? I don't know. I don't know your boss. Every time I say a wholesome thing that has a funny part to it, Chad only says the funny part. Why? Do you want to know why? Because I like funny. We are not mining wholesome stories here, right? We are in the mines, finding jokes, like a Victorian child, trying to find coal. Imagine doing the double and give it to the next person on a murder with a gun, and you see the news. The body was found with 206 bullets. The motivation of the killer is still unknown. I'm pretty sure the killer is someone who likes clothing. Cause 256 is one bite. What if I wish that you to show your string by 1 degree for the rest of eternity? We did do something like this before. We actually did something like this before.
Do you know how to play it?
I like cards.
Then you're ready to play. This is your time to shine, Steve. Rise among the ranks and become the king of kings.
I really want to start an underground black market coffee bean business. Would you be my main supplier? What do you say? Listen, I am from Brazil. All my suppliers are legal. And all my coffee is also legal. I'm sorry. Okay, now it is working the way it should. I have no idea how to unban you from Twitch, alright? No idea. Okay, it's working. I do need... Okay, chat. I will ask you...
Ivory, I want to start...
For a really important meeting, alright? Tell me. Would you want an option to change the speed of the simulation for the card game? Is this a hidden option we would like in the game? For example, if the speed is set to a minimum of 4, the game, if it's running poorly on your PC, will run a max speed of 4. But you can change the speed. Of course. It doesn't make sense if the option just says simulation speed. Because my idea is to just have them in the menu options, something that says simulation speed for the card game. Alright, so I'm going to add two options. One is the simulation speed. The other one is the simulation depth. Because you can change the number of simulations max. For example, 2000 makes the game harder, because the PC thinks more. 1000 is normal, because it thinks less. Actually, the game by itself always tries to go as fast as possible. But if your PC is low and runs around 30 FPS, then you have the choice to change the speed. That's the idea. Because you can change the target frame rate to, let's say, 30 or 40. And the less frames you have, the more times it has to run the simulation per frame. Why do Portuguese speakers pronounce O as U? O as U. Because that's how we say that in Portuguese. Som. We say som with some kind of U sound. And we actually use O. Yes, you have an option to slow it down. I'm going to add an option for max number of simulations and minimum number of simulations per frame. Okay. So this one is going to be mean number of simulations. There's no metric slow motion. It only changes the speed of the math operation. A local resident needs to teach his viewers that other languages exist. そうですね。Yes, I want the mangoes, Terabin. Thank you. I would really appreciate if you gave me mangoes. I'm waiting. Don't forget to knock on the door, alright? If you don't knock on the door, I will get startled. I will get scared. That's not just an American thing. Okay, hear me out. Back in my school, when I was your age, yes, one day I used to be young, we had a new person in the school giving a presentation. And the thing is, they did not speak Portuguese, so we had to have a translator. Someone raised a hand and said, "How does it feel to speak English?" And the translator had no idea how to translate that. Like, what do you mean, how does it feel to speak English? But he tried. So, how does it feel to speak English? And the speaker just said, what? What do you mean by that? Turns out, that kid did not understand that Americans spoke English in the US. She thought everyone in the whole world spoke Portuguese. We were 16 years old. 16! I still don't understand what their train or thought was. I don't understand what they thought. Exactly! Wait, what? That was in front of about 500 people. So when people say Americans are dumb, no. It's not just Americans, it's the education system. The Brazilian education system is based on the system the US has. Yes, they thought that every country spoke Portuguese first and then another language. Like they thought we were born speaking Portuguese and then you learn another language. I mean, we do have less mass shootings, but Brazilians have as many weapons as Americans. And that's because criminals also have war weapons. Last year, an armored truck was stolen by a gang wielding an actual war machine gun. One of those that they use to destroy aircrafts. Okay, let's see. So this is the max speed. If greater or equal. What would you wish if you were in my situation, Ivory Shard? I would wish to kill all bugs.
An underground black market.
Did the chat glitch out? I said, bro, and the video said bread. I also saw the bread comment, and I did not understand why.
I have to leave in 10 MNS. I actually have to do the so-called work.
Yeah, I heard about this thing called work before. Really scary stuff. Okay, if it is more or greater than...
No joke, how did Trat
this.
happen? I was scared someone broke into my account.
Okay, let's make the max default value 60. And the minimum default value 8.
Quand you wish to have access to the Ivory Chart account.
Okay, I actually have an announcement. We have over 50,000 subscribers. I promised you I would bake bread when we reached 100k. And we are halfway there. I'm actually going to make a baking bread stream. Not only that, we are about 50 hours away from monetizing this streaming channel. 50 hours. So we are probably going to get a monetizable streaming channel this month. I don't know why or how. I'm surprised. That's too much. How? I was gonna say Ivory face review, but you do know that I actually look like this, right? This is actually my face. Okay, so let's see if it broke something. Then Ivory Shard does a 15-decade hiatus right after he says that. I just disappear.
The first player to run out of cards in their deck dies. Do you know how to play the game? I like cards.
Hello, Liver. How are you doing?
This is your time to shine, Steve. Rise among the ranks and become the king of kings.
Yes, my V model is me the whole time. Nugget. I don't know if I should refer to you as Nugget or Ulani. Okay, draw 2. Skip. Okay, is the game running the way it should? Is it working the way it should? Yes, it is. Let's see number of simulations. We have AI speed. Right now the AI speed is 4, which is the minimum. Ulani is an adjective, which means fat. I never heard of that. Question, why do people not use their high quality microphone for streaming? I will tell you why. I'm actually streaming using my high quality microphone. And that's because I have a fat, big, cumbersome audio interface I use for streaming. The reason why they don't use that is because it takes a lot of space on your desk. And if you don't work with sound, it is hard to make it work. And it's easy to make it break. The reason why I use my best microphone for the strings is because I used to work as a musician. So I know a lot about microphones. When I say a lot, I used to record rehearsals in the university I studied. So I would usually record about 1 concerto every 1 to 2 months. Does my wish warranty run out at some point? Yes. Your wish will go bad in about 5 hours. Yes, 5 hours. Okay. Okay, so this is working. This is organized. We have the simulation time. We have the number of repetitions. Can I put my wish in a fridge? Actually, it's better if you just make it hot, alright? You have to get the water out of your wish. It's like cooking. You don't want to make your wishes soggy. And in the fridge, it will get soggy.
When you gonna get...
Is still turn 1.
Quand you wish for forgiveness.
Oh, now that I think of it, didn't Brazil decide to use Polish as another language or something?
Never. It was always Portuguese.
Fish orange wide eyes.
Hello, Roshan, how are you doing? Fish.
R.
That's a great way to say hello. Fish.
Ivory, stop mind wiping me. I keep forgetting what I'm working on.
No, you need to understand how I feel. Okay,
Quand
so
you wish
this is
for
the
forgiveness.
reset for the zones.
Oh, Roshan is here. The only other one of us who has a...
K plus ISS equals what shard feet pick fans will do to shards how soon?
Oh, Ivory, I want to show you a video on Discord. Oh, Ivory, I want to show you a video on Discord.
Why are you burping?
I'm back again. Reef is back. Call a friend.
No, wait, see, we have to address that. How did you manage to make the TTS burp? How did you do that? Why did you do that? How did you do that? It's supposed to be one of those old TTS. You know, normally, new TTSs, when they break, they burp and they start to sound really weird. But I'm using for my strings a old TTS. It's not supposed to burp. How did you do that? After all these years of solitude, I remember only one thing. Hue, berre. Mind wipe.
Damn it.
It's about a Brazil computer virus called Alerta.
AAA.
Lately, a lot of YouTubers have been making videos about Brazil. It's so surreal watching a person from the other side of the world making a video about football, like soccer,
Chart quand you
and
wish
talking
for
about Pelé.
forgiveness.
Okay, we have a guy here who's really famous in football, right? He's called Pelé. But our Americans say Pelé. Why do you say Pelé? It has an accent. At the end of the word, it has a symbol. It's Pelé. It's like French, you know? And then they say Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. They say, it's so weird. They say Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. I don't know how to feel about that.
Oh yeah, Pele.
Pele
No,
loved
not
that guy
Pele.
shout out.
Playing Stars War.
Pele.
There's not.
Also, should I make a video ABTO game?
If you feel like doing this, it's
I
okay.
mean,
You
it's
can.
kinda the same how they say tortilla.
But don't forget to keep in the description or title. It's actually a donator's build. It's not an official release.
Do I have your blessing to make a video ABT your game?
Of course.
Did text-to-speech just said tortilla?
Yes.
Can we get a demo?
There's
Chart, you
no
have thought
demo
about
yet.
my
It's-
wish.
The demo, I'm working on the demo right now because I'm fixing the bugs and I'm adding more stuff. The demo will be the build, but with the full stuff it should have, like deck builder, more lines, no bugs, and a lot of options for you to customize the game, like for your GPU and for your CPU.
A la madre que vamos a hacer.
I'm going to make my wish chart.
I really want to make sure that I have your blessing to make your game. Wait, what? I'm too tired for.
Shart, I wish that you had an awesome day. I mean, I was having a good day until you called me Shart, which means that your wish did manage to be true for 5 seconds. Now I'm sad.
Tease.
Chart. I wish. Det. You had an awesome day.
Then sleep.
Okay.
No Eurochart.
Okay.
Shard,
I need
wake
to
up.
make a bypass right here.
Yo no sé cómo sentir cuando los brasileños cambian el nombre del Chavo del 8 a Chávez. ¿Quién es Chávez y por qué lo cambiaron? El punto de su nombre es que no tiene nombre.
I get it. It's so funny. I don't know why Chavo is called Chaves in Brazil. I have no idea. I also agree it's weird, because Chavo sounds cool in Brazilian Portuguese, and Chaves sounds like you're calling Chaves a key, because Chave is key in Portuguese.
Chart quand you have another wish.
Yes. I agree whatever they said.
Shart, did you know that you are the reason I have a PF?
Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea for a new system. Ivory Shard, Tinder. I need to make money. I need money, alright? Since someone managed to find a boyfriend because of me, maybe I should make a matchmaking system. I should code a matchmaking site. At the cheap price of 500, you can join the community, and 1,000 to chat with anyone. It's just a Discord server, but you have to pay to enter. Okay. 1,000 Zimbabwe dollars. That's a good idea. I never said what type of currency. You got me there. I'm trying to think. Individual turn. Here's the turn. Here's the loop. Here's the skip option.
Chart quand you have another wish.
Oh, what are you doing, Shard?
I'm trying to polish my code for the AI.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, maybe I should just use. God damn, I need to turn this. Do you see this right here?
Chart just one more wish.
This is basically the preset to check the punctuation the AI is getting for each move. I have about 50 of those in my code, every loop. I want to reduce the complexity of this to just one. Because if we get one, then the compilation time of the code will be much smaller. Right now the code takes about 20 seconds to compile, and that's because of how big the code is right now. I want to get the code under 10 seconds of compilation time. One thing I can also do is remove the game code for the AI from the general code, the game code, to another blueprint that only handles the AI. That's why I'm analyzing my code right now. I'm thinking. I'm using all my brain power to think.
Come on.
Shard, I think you should create some lore Focus on world building and characters. I think your skills compound best in this field.
I understand that. But the reason why I'm doing the polish right now is because now we have a bunch of code that has to work together. Who's the baby? It's Roshan. We can't just focus on the lore, because the lore is also code. Everything that happens in the game is controlled by code. There's nothing in the game that has no code at all. Just to open a window, we need a manager that controls how the window behaves. And the manager uses a common variable to make sure that the number of times you open and close the window is handled by a manager. That's why I'm looking for a second developer to help me with the code. Because of this. And the thing is, I can do this. I've been doing this for a while. I can do this. But it's slow. Really slow. Should I update to DaVinci Resolve 21? I don't think you will find it any different.
Who TF is the baby?
Dir Charsus Maximus symbole marque commerciale, I Emir tout des tout foll on Mike Nice, and beg, I beg that your merciful soul would bless my pitiful peasant's life with a wish.
Ivory should I update to DaVinci version 21?
Ivory
Yes.
should I
No.
make more Ivory community shitposts?
I can see where we're going. We start with something like, Ivory Shard, should I do this? And then I answer that. Ivory Shard, should I do Y? And then I answer that. Suddenly, Ivory Shard, should I do extremely bad thing? That will get me demonetized if I say no. You should not do this. Ivory Shard, should I take a bath? Yes. Ivory Shard, should I don't even know what to say. Just imagine the most horrible thing you can. The answer is no. Unless it's funny. If it is funny, then yes. Ivory Shard, can I have a wish? No. Should I order pizza? I can give you my address. Give me pizza. You send the pizza to me. Okay, let me think.
I don't know Portuguese to order for you though.
Ivory should I kill goal.
Are you a Final Fantasy character? Are you in a Japanese RPG? If you're not, then no. Because killing God only works if you're the protagonist of a Japanese game. Alright? Think Naruto. Think Bleach. Think any Japanese story. They always kill God.
I'm angry enough to do that. What if I'm Kirby?
Ivory Char should I ban Misel from the Ivory Char official server.
I don't have the authority to say
What
that.
if I am Kirby, then can I kill God?
I mean, has Kirby ever
Ivory,
killed
should
a
I get
god?
hit by a truck so I get into another world as an overpowered protagonist?
But what
Is
if
this
I
the
have
name
the
of the
power
story?
of friendship?
No. We should all watch the new Japanese isekai. I got hit I cannot even say that. I got hit by a truck. And I got into another world as an overpowered protagonist. This is the name of a whole story. We can write this.
Kirby has killed comical amounts of ghosts. Like Free in the latest game.
Chart do you love US all equally?
Yes, but I love some people more equally than others.
It has been written though many times.
How do I do this one? Okay, let's see.
Every do you hate us all equally.
Chart, have you watched the original Animal Farm?
No.
Are you being a France man?
Point system. I'm going to add a nose to the things that drive the points.
1 love for this, 2 love for that, 3 love for.
I mean, the person who holds the most love is me. I love me more than I love you. Alright? But I love me equally. But since I have more voices
I got
in
an
my head,
idea.
I love
Office
more
worker
devices
wakes
in
up
my head.
in another world, the anime.
You know my story. My story is basically an isekai, right? We don't know where Steve was before they started this story. The narrator just says, "This is a story of a man named Steve. One day he just showed up in the office, and he pops into existence. Maybe Steve was isekai'd, and that's why he is in his current world right now. Steve, the FBI agent, is an isekai."
I hate myself too much for that stortrudende ansigt.
Which Steve should I put on my Tomodachi Island?
Oh my god.
Anyone heard Avatar movie got leaked?
Yes, I did. Okay, point system. Okay, this controls the next turn. Have you remove use cards, reset cards.
Wait, so you're telling me that Steve, the FBI agent, got iced into another office?
Yes.
For horny short, how are you doing?
Chart, do he get another wish when he reach 1k XP again?
Yes. Yeah, you do.
1025 XP. I'm evolving. I'm making history.
YK, what the funny thing is, I just finished The Legends of Korra.
I actually never watched The Legends of Korra. Okay, reset card state.
Do he get a wish for reaching 1025 XP?
I mean,
It's
if
a
you
new
do that,
record
you're
for
cheating.
Richard stream.
If you cheat, I will find you. I don't like cheaters. Okay, we have simulation value. Simulation. This part is hard, though.
Wishes and gold are useless toys in the hands of a jester fool.
Chart, you can just check the leaderboard.
Do we have the horse around?
Can you check the leaderboard? I will check the
1050
leaderboard.
XP. 1050 XP.
Top.
Rolling in it.
Andreas has
How high
1,050
quality
points.
does the yaoi have
Terra
to
Bing
be?
is second place.
1050
Fragment
XP.
is third place.
Just wanted to make sure it's still.
How many backups files do you have? Not enough. I have about 10 backups. Let me tell you again. I have 10 different backups. During this month, while working on the game, it broke so many times, and I managed to not lose progress, not even once. I tried converting my project to C++, right? It broke. It absolutely broke. I tried changing some files names. It broke again. Then I got the backup. I tried doing, just think about something really, really simple, like, hey, I tried adding a new file, and then suddenly the animations, all the animations just decided to break. They just broke. They exploded. Then I had to find a way to get the animations back, and I did. I think the number of times my product, my game broke was about 20. And that's why I have about 10 backups for the entire game. Ivory Shard, watch out! There's a game software right behind you. I know.
Horses around.
I am curious, how many backup files did you make?
Yes.
Chart avait mention he was farming XP 8 hours before stream started.
Shard, watch out. There's a game development software right behind you.
Do we get another wish now?
Ivory, look out, there's a bunch of furries in a trench coat behind you.
I mean, nothing phases me anymore. Nothing surprises me. At this point, the best thing you can do is just embrace the furries. Just embrace them. Alright? Okay, this checks the number of hats you have in the head. Let me change the name of the hat. Side 2.
Ivory, could you put an egg under one of the hats?
The thing is, I don't want to spoil this. If you find 4 hats, something is gonna happen. And right now we have 3 hats. I want to find a really sneaky place to add the 3rd hat. And the thing is, I want the dialogue choices to change if you have 1 hat or 2 hats. Because you get so much authority that Steve starts to think different of the other people, right? He gains an aura of authority. I open DaVinci Resolve and I'm out of RAM. Why do I do? Reduce the resolution of the project. I did play this collision a lot. I love this collision. The thing is, I want to add the voice line for the 3rd hat. And I will do this as soon as I fix the bugs that I know that there are. Wait. We don't need this one to disappear. Let me check this. During the time you were gone, did you make a cloning facility so you can multitask with the help of your clones? Unfortunately, no. Are you gonna play some games on Steam, the famous ones? Maybe I can play again Stanley Parable, because I did play Stanley Parable before. I want to play games that will help me develop my game, you know. That's why I played this collision the last month. Will you ever do merch? Yes, I am planning an actual deck you can buy and play the game. The thing is, if you ever played the first version of the game, the first version actually has a lot of infinite loops. The game version I'm working right now has the infinite loops patched, and I am balancing some cards. So as soon as the cards are balanced, I'm going to release posters of Steve, dolls of Steve, like miniatures, and actually a card game.
This Steve found himself in an unfamiliar place.
Let's see if it works.
Where's the other discourse? Most people that's something like this.
Sell the Windows March. I know my viewers. Okay, it works. If you play the first build, this hat doesn't disappear when you turn the window. Now it does. So it's working. See, okay, it works. This seems to be working right now. I think I fixed the bug. Yes. Did you play the Ultra Deluxe? Yes. Hey, bathroom, how amusing! I am also planning interactions. If you turn on the sink and the bathtub, and I'm also planning on adding a broom closet right about here. I will refuse to tell you what the broom closet. What's happening with my English? I refuse to tell you what's gonna happen in the broom closet. I was waiting for something to happen. Yes, I'm sorry. There's no interaction yet. Why can't you flush the toilet? Cause, as you can see, there's animation for the bathtub. And there's animation for the sink. I did not manage to make animation for the toilet yet. But where's the Skibidi? No Skibidi. I refuse to make Skibidi. And the thing is, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. Because if you try to turn on and off the things at a specific order, the narrator acknowledges that and makes a Resident Evil joke. Because you know, Resident Evil, you do a lot of useless things to try to get the puzzle. Okay, so this is right, this is right, this is right. I hate fixing codes. Okay, can we remove this? I know you have as much XP as everyone in the room. You have more XP than me. Andreas, your authority is matching my authority. I don't like this. I'm afraid I have to take your XP away. Otherwise, I'll be forced, as a streamer, to type on my own chat just to get the authority you have. Alright? You have. There's a pigeon outside my window. I also want to add a pigeon here. Okay, let's go back to the menu. Let's see this. You cannot see this right now, but I am adding a bunch of notes so I can remember what I have to do. So, work on save system for the options and game. Work on deck builder. Okay, question chat. What's your favorite deck builder in the game? There's no ladder, chat. There's no ladder anywhere in this game, alright? You have to forget about the ladder. The ladder is not real. Your favorite deck builder? Am I doing what on purpose? What do you mean? Watching ads to double the chance of winning. Here, chat. That's exact. The same letter you love. Okay, what's your favorite deck builder in a game? Like when you build a deck in Balatro or Yu-Gi-Oh! I get confused in card games. Yeah, that's why my card game, you have the option to play on normal, and then you can just vibe it. But if you wish, you can actually play on hard mode. And if you play on hard, you actually have to think. You have to think. Okay. Does the string end when I hit 1,100 points? Yes, it does. It actually does. I have to end the string soon. Okay. I'm sorry for my accent today. I don't know why I am stuttering so much, so I'll try to slow down. If you want to just vibe the game, you can play and just have fun. But if you want to actually learn the gameplay in depth, like if you want to play with a lot of thinking and a lot of strategy, you can play the game on hard. For example, the hard mode, the opponent is always as good as you, and they always think as hard as you. And then it's lagging. Is the string lagging? Hello back, I'm Ivory. Then the only thing that decides who's better than the other is actually how strong your deck build is.
The first player to run out of cards. I like cards. Then you're ready to play. This is your time to shine, Steve. Rise among the ranks and become the king of kings.
I think I have to add a button to skip the dialogue. Okay, another thing. Skip dialogue option. Skip dialogue. Interaction. The joke's never thought. You heard it, chat! He reached 1,100! The string is about to end because of Andreas. If you want to settle this outside of the string. Feel free to do anything you want to our viewer Andreas for ending the string. If you want the string to end, then you can give him a hug. If you do not want the string to end, you can just, I don't know, follow him, find where he lives. Do Warzone. No, don't do. Anyway, thank you for watching. If indeed you still are. Right now, I have a list of things I have to fix on the game. I'm going to check the message on Discord. And tomorrow, I will again do a chill stream, just trying to find bugs and things to fix. What if Andreas lost his points? Then, doesn't matter. We are still ending this stream. Goodbye.